Jersey! How are we feeling? By a show of blood-curdling screams, how many people here enjoyed karaoke last night? Ditto.
That was pretty awesome. Can I get the volume on this thing? I don't have to stick it to my mouth so far.
That's what she said.
Oh my... If I had a nickel for every time... So we haven't done this in a while. We hadn't done the karaoke party in a while, and finally... You're testing your mic? We gotta do this night, and you guys were off the chain, man. That was crazy. That was a really, really fun night. Really, really. Thanks for coming, and thanks for making it awesome.
It was weird though, because when I woke up this morning, I was wearing Richard's clothes and I couldn't find mine.
I was dressed as a retro Batman and Robin.
Is this
Because that's how I roll. So much better.
50 Shades of Karaoke is what happened.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's a callback joke from a meet and greet. Well done. Yeah, lots of... Okay, by a show of blood-curdling screams, who here has read 50 Shades of Grey? Wait a minute, what's the booze
Shame
for?
on all of you.
Why the booze? What's the... She said Kit Kat clocks, I think so. What did you say?
Because I didn't find better smut online in that book.
There's better stuff. That's why I enjoy these conventions, because of the high level of artistic discourse that goes on amongst sophisticates. That's so true. It's so annoying when you realize, you know, I could have just downloaded amateurs doing it rather than buy this book. What a bummer. No, there's an awful lot of booze. Is everybody booing simply because internet porn is better? Okay, so we agree on that. And what's the other issue? It's written like fan fiction? It was fan fiction. And she broke the ultimate code of fan fiction, which was never print fan fiction. It's Twilight. Oh, well, we know there's no real men involved in Twilight. Okay, now they're actually having an argument.
Well, these girls love it. They love it. These girls are absolutely
super fans over there, they are huge. You know what? I can't help but notice that your shirt has several shades of gray.
several shades of gray.
Yeah.
Multiple shades of gray.
Wow, somebody's a big fan. Whatever.
Black is the absence of color, thus evolving from gray at some point. I have no idea where that came from.
That sounded a little racist.
That was not a racial comment, Richard.
Whatever, dude. Yell it to the judge.
Yeah. 50 Shades of Matt Cohen.
You know what? I see a problem here. We're going to be able to say 50 Shades of anything and get a cheer. 50 Shades of that chair. Yeah. 50 Shades of Chipson's lips. Yeah. 50 Shades of Jared's biceps.
And that is a wrap.
Yeah. 50 Shades of same.
We'll bring that back in about 30 minutes.
It's like when you open a fortune cookie and you're supposed to end everything with "in bed." So everything will be like, "What's your 50 Shades question?" Ah, that's a very good 50 Shades point. I should be able to work it into every sentence. Speaking of which, since we have people lined up, should we start the questioning process?
We should. I would like to go about the 50 Shades of Grey lovers.
Okay,
Here.
I'm going to start. While you're walking, I'm going to start with this young lady right here.
Hey, where are we going here? Want to stay hydrated, it's very important. Speaking of which, that's a beautiful 50 Shades of Grey beanie that's I'm done. You know how I'm not funny, so I gotta kill a joke. So
I get
just let
it. No, I
happen.
understand.
Just let it happen.
Do what you must. You, young lady, what's your question?
Wait, just one more. One more.
No, interrupt several times.
Please let me do this, and please don't take this the wrong way.
Dude, that's Charles Manson. Be
Stand up real
careful.
quick. Numerous shades of gray, ladies and gentlemen.
There's so many jokes that I'm not going to make right now. I'm just going to go over to this young lady right here.
First,
50 Shades of Pink.
okay, first and foremost for everybody from here from Jersey last year, congratulations on your 1 year.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
It hasn't been easy, folks. It hasn't been easy.
And my actual question is, I don't know if either of you are familiar with the show Inside the Actors Studio.
50 Shades of Inside the Acting Studio.
One of the questions he asks various celebrities is, this is to both of you, what is your favorite cuss word?
Can I say that in front of kids? Finger bang.
I'm a big fan of taint. I feel like
What was the joke? Hold on. I missed whatever happened.
this never happened also. Oh, right. Well, the reason is like I feel like America could do for taint kind of what the English did for cunt, forgive me. But you know the utilization of that word, so I just feel like when we're angry, we should call each other taints, because it's random and original, and I apologize to anybody that
Well, the problem is in the deep south where I'm from, it's also abbreviation for it ain't. So somebody said, who did it? You go, tain't me. Tain't me. Tain't my. You're really putting yourself down like, tain't my problem. So it didn't really work. It's a regional problem. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Well done. What's your favorite curse word?
I'm a big fan of just straight out fucker.
A sucker for the classics. Good for you. Well done. You.
Me and my friend Selena actually ran into you last night, so hi.
How good to see you again.
And I have a question for Matt.
Matt Cohen, question for you.
of gray.
Oh, I'm so bummed.
Did you prefer to play John Winchester or Michael Moore?
Did you prefer playing John Winchester or filmmaker Michael Moore? Interesting question.
John Winchester was fun, but
the fat suit that you wore to play Michael Moore.
there was no character I've ever gotten into like Michael Moore. It really was. It was difficult. It was trying, and
And you're so conservative in your views, and he's so liberal. That must have been a real challenge for you.
100%. It was tough. It really was. Shades of gray.
Interesting. Excellent question. Very few people ask about documentarian Michael Moore here. Thank you for that one.
That was good. I like that. You must have clearly prepared that early, and so again, thank you. And that's fantastic.
Are you going to answer the question or?
Oh, yes. I obviously enjoyed playing Mike. I mean, what did you enjoy watching more, Michael or Young John?
Every time I think of Michael, I think of your representation of Michael. So.
Well, every time I think of Michael, I want to call Supernatural Season 8 and say, bring him back, damn it. Yes, I enjoyed Michael
Moore?
way more. Michael way more.
Michael Waymore?
Michael 50 Shades. I enjoyed Michael 50 Shades of Grey more. Dude.
Let me tell you something. His joke is not going to get old. No, it's not going to get old. We will not let it get old.
Adam's definitely
We will beat it, we will kill it, and we will reanimate it and kill it again. It's like an episode of Supernatural. You, young lady.
Let me escort you ladies to your seat. Come on now.
Let me tell you something.
Let's not make a
Matt-
big deal out about it. These shades of gray. 50 shades of gray.
Oh, that's a good point. While we're here, Matt, let's bring these ladies up to speed. What did you think of 50 Shades of Grey?
Being that you have a gray shirt on.
No, the first time you read it, was it different than the second time you read it? She's playing with
And
her.
which character do you generally love from 50 Shades of Grey?
The which one? doing is she's being coy. Okay. I like that. 50 Shades of Coy. Oh look!
Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to present you with a small and subtle narration. I will be portraying the action while Richard Speight dictates.
Here's my question.
I'll be your Anna any day, man.
Here's what we're gonna do. Was that Adam? Did Adam say that? Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
It's hard to be my Adam, alright? It's not easy.
Your Anna.
Here's my question. Okay. I need somebody that you can choose. Somebody just call it a page number. We're just gonna go with.
Well, I'm gonna completely have to go with 369.
I don't think there is
Shades of Grey.
50.
This is the funniest I've ever felt. I'd love to thank the author of 50 Shades of Grey for giving me a very easy and witty 50 Shades of Grey stand-up act. Alright, very quietly.
And now, from page 369 of 50 Shades of Grey, I give you a few chosen words. I felt self-conscious and embarrassed by my lack of clothing. I'm afraid you have me at a disadvantage. My voice is quiet, unable to hide the anxiety in my voice. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I'm Mrs. Jones, Mr. Gray's housekeeper. Oh. How do you do? Would you like some breakfast, ma'am? Ma'am? Just some tea would be lovely, thank you. Do you know where Mr. Gray is? In his study. New page,
Call it out.
121.
121 it is.
There's some banging in here. Oh, all this,
Halfway down the page.
all this, kill me.
There's how many copies of 50 Shades of Grey?
You're having a real sure.
Alright, here we go.
And now dramatic rating of 50 Shades of Grey, page 121. Please, Christian, I whispered. What do you want, Anastasia? Tell me. I groan again. Matt, go with me on this one. Here we go. This is your time to shine. He pulls out and moves slowly back into me. Circling his lips once more. Once more. Once more. He circled the shit out of his hips. And circling and circling until it was a dizzy array of circling hips. Tell me, he murmurs. You, please. He increases the rhythm infinitesimally, and his breathing becomes more erratic. This is going to be hard to pull off here. My insides start quickening, and Christian picks up rhythm. You are so sweet. He murmurs between each thrust. I want you so much. So sweet. You are so sweet. You are Sebastian sweet. By the way, this is also how Matt got his job on the show. Thank you. Of dry hump. Who's this? Well done. Brilliant. You people are all horny, dirty people. And I love you people.
Wait, here's a funny one for you.
Somebody brought the hardback.
50 Shades of Grey
hardback. That's a tad on the nose, isn't it?
And this is what? Wait, she wrote, this is fan fiction.
Okay, on what page do we get to the banging? Good? Good book. It's a good book. I recommend her book. Strongly recommend that book right there. Don't get lost in the text there, man. 50 Shades of Awkward Bulges. Where were we? You, ask something quickly. Save the moment.
I was going to ask you, I heard that Netflix is looking towards bringing back Jericho, and I was wondering if you heard anything.
That is actually, I know very little, but it actually is legitimate. CBS and Netflix are in negotiations to allow Netflix to reboot the series.
Yes.
Which would be awesome. I love that show. It was great. Should be part of it. It's got a million stories to tell. So everybody involved, like all the writers, producers, are completely on board and very excited about it and are hoping that it comes to pass. Thank you.
I really can't wait for my 50 Shades of Grey reenactment to be on YouTube in 3 minutes.
I can. You. 50 Shades of Grey. I noticed.
I don't know how to follow that up. So, for the impending zombie apocalypse, for both of you, who are the 3 people, dead or alive, fiction or real, would be on your survival team, and what would be your weapon of choice?
Christian, Anastasia, and Christian's penis.
I have no idea what the question was.
Yeah. Who do you want to bring back from the dead, and what weapon do you want to use?
For the zombie apocalypse.
For the zombie apocalypse. You gotta say Jensen, because it's got lips right there in the name.
Jensen. They have to be dead?
No.
Or they have already turned a zombie, I want to bring them back to a normal person? 50 Shades of Grey.
Dude, you're killing me. You're killing me. Yeah, next question. You're killing me. You young lady.
Come on.
What are some of your favorite memories from the set?
My favorite memories from the set. It's a clean, wholesome environment of men who enjoy working for a living. It is, I'll say this, and this is not a joke. It's a super nice place to work. One of the greatest parts about doing that job was how welcoming they are to the guest stars. Because we're just coming in for one episode, and they're there for, they've been there for years and years and weeks, and the fact they're always so nice to the new people is really awesome, and it helps you do your best work, so it's great that they do that. And they don't have to. I mean, they're busy people, they got a lot on their mind, but they're very cool. Matt, what's your favorite experience from the set?
My favorite experience from the set is none other than just, the extreme close of Jensen's mouth moving.
You're answering the question of a child, so
I didn't mean anything, that just came out of my mouth. What I meant was that it was an ideal television project to work on for a young man, respectable like myself, to learn a lot from fantastic actors.
I know you're...
And it was 50 Shades of awesome.
I just want to thank you both for scarring my 11-year-old sister who is trying to keep away from fan fiction.
Don't give in to fan fiction. If I could just give you just anything from this Q&A, just stay away from 50 Shades of stay away from this.
But if you do get into it, just get to the action quick. Just no chit-chat. All right, you young lady. I can hear you.
So this is a question for both of you. If you two were in Pokemon, what Pokemon would you be?
I have absolutely no idea. Matthew? I don't know anything about Pokemon. What? I'd be a Spinda? Fabulous. I'd be a Spinda. What? You know what? But you gotta spin carefully because you don't want to go broke. So I'd be a very wide Spinda.
What you would have to pick my Pokemon character.
We don't. It's just we don't know the Pokemon. Do you know Pokemon?
I have no
idea.
Pokemon.
Oh, you be Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff. Okay. I'm my Spinda. He's Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff. Thank you. Good question. You, young lady. Have we ever pulled a prank?
On set.
On set? No. I know that's a boring answer, but it's so much all business when we're doing the show, and the schedules are so tight. And you were talking about 40, 50 crew guys there, all who want to get home with their families and not watch us goof around. That it's really, people have fun and goof around when, maybe in a break. But a giant prank, I don't think that, at least when I was shooting, that never happened. Everybody was too focused on actually making this show.
Yeah, I would have to say the same. The no real pranks were pulled just because we were trying to, like Richard said, get this thing finished in a matter of 7 days or so, and it's a lot of filming and a lot of action, especially with the Michael episode. Jensen's lips in general just are very I don't know, you can 50 Shades of Grey? Try to not be R-rated. So you. As soon as you leave that microphone, it's gonna get dirty. Earmuffs, yeah.
I forgot, Matt. We're supposed to be giving away swag.
We are supposed to be giving away swag.
I got this. I got this for, which is the shirt's been to charity. If you buy the shirts, but we're giving them away right now. So, charity.
Shirts can be purchased at www.twigear.com, TWIGEAR.com, until noon. So noon.
He moves his hips around in a circle. Exiting her, then entering her, then exiting her, then entering her. What kind of charity is this?
The proceeds benefit
50 Shades of Grey.
Our chosen charities is
Our chosen
how
charities.
I believe that's how it's happening. So this is the short and long of it is somebody, an awesome fandom member, made these fantastic shirts, and I'm always game to wear these shirts. They brought some.
You're wearing one right now. This is what
these are the shirts that we're throwing out.
There's some that have me on them. There's some that you. So I don't know how Matt and I will figure out. We might throw these out at the end. We might wait until somebody comes up with a very creative question. We don't know what we're gonna do.
Yeah, possibly a 50
We
Shades
don't
of
know what
Grey
we're
joke.
gonna do. That would be 50 Shades of Great. All right.
Yeah, we actually only have one shade of gray up here, so that'll be the special price.
Okay. Yeah, that's disappointing. Yo. Oh, the microphone's not working. Here, I'll come over. Because you can't hear. Here.
I have a question and a reminder, because we met last year in Boston. I told you that my mom loved you, and your face turned 50 Shades of Red. And she here? Yep, she's behind the girl from the Elvis.
Only in a supernatural convention.
There she is.
Only in a supernatural convention would somebody
Stand up
say,
for us, Mom.
My mom is behind the girl with the antlers.
There's Mom.
We love you too.
Matt rubbed your shoulders.
Oh, Matt, you rubbed her shoulders.
Yeah, I did. 50 Shades. Mom just turned 3,000 shades of purple.
The question was, at one point in the show, you had to stand in the circle of fire. Was it real fire or was it balloons?
The fire is, they do it in pieces. So the actual full ring, I was never standing in a ring, but they had a bar that it was pumped by gas and had fire. So they were doing a close-up or whatever, they could sort of shoot and get little flames flickering in it. So they'd have a bar sitting in front of the camera to give that angle. And they'd also use that to give that sort of, the fume, the flame look, and the diffusion of the light. But I never actually had to stand in the circle of fire, which made me very happy. I have a no standing in circles of fire rule.
One thing in his contract.
Yeah,
I'll
do anything.
And he's lost numerous jobs because of it.
Well, the show Circle of Fire, for example.
The Circle of Fire would not come into Richard's Circle of Fire clause,
No.
so he lost that role.
It's weird. All right, you young lady.
Hi. So at these conventions, you get a lot of very diverse, interesting people. And with this very diverse, interesting crowd, you probably get a lot of crazy things that happen. So I was wondering, what is one of the craziest things you've seen at one of these conventions?
Okay, one of the first conventions I attended, and I may have been Jersey, I don't remember. A woman passed out cold at the cocktail party. Anybody else remember this? And she passed out cold. They had to bring in the paramedics, and it was not because she was near me, and I'm awesome. She had been up for 24 hours when she had landed. She was on a jet lag from Australia and was super excited to be here, was running around and trying to do it all and see it all because it's Disneyland at these things. And she petered out and passed out. And that was fairly dramatic. And by the way, do you remember this one? I'll remind you. No, this is the one. This is the one where we were backstage listening to Jason Manns play a show.
Nashville,
In Nashville, okay. And Jason, great musician, super, but he's mellow, quiet, doing, hey y'all, how's it going? He's talking, he's doing a show, and then he's playing a song, and he goes, hey, is there a doctor in the house? And I thought like he's just doing a shtick, like we're like, who here read 50 Shades of Grey? And he's like, no, seriously, is there a doctor in the house? This woman just went unconscious. like everybody thought it was part of the net. Like he's like, hey, I see you laying down on the floor. You gonna die? Around the Marble Arch. Can we get down to the stage? And we're just sitting back there like, he's really good, man. It's a great song. The Doctor in the House is a great song. I love a Doctor in the House.
It must be written from a real experience.
In the house.
You felt every minute of it.
He said, a doctor, I need a doctor. This woman's dying in the house. True story. True story.
And as far as me, the weirdest thing
Salad has boobs. It's hard to hear without the microphone.
You're right, salad. There it is.
Where's my after? I should have brought
Guys, go see me on YouTube, dry humping a stage. The weirdest thing that's ever happened at a convention, I would have to absolutely say Richard Spade's narration, My Air Hump, that just occurred on the show.
That's pretty high up there. Pretty high up there.
Seriously, like I mean, I was.
By the way, let me tell you something. I could have done that for the entire Q&A. I was very happy to read that for the entire time.
So wait, another question. This might be completely irrelevant. What are the followers like? You got your Twihards and the Supernatural fan. Like, what are the followers of 50 Shades of Grey called? Is there a name?
God-fearing Americans.
Perverts. I don't know if they were called Greyhards or something. I don't know.
No, but they might be now. You have to physically walk over and give the microphone because that microphone's not working. So you have to go be the microphone.
I'm going. How old are you? 12 on this answer, just so you know.
Keep it clean, people. Yes, I'm looking at you. Keep clean. Ooh. That mic works?
It's just really low. You gotta wrap your own mouth around it.
Boy. What page of 50 Shades of Grey is that on? Again with the children, Matthew. Page 12. Not page 12 of 50 Shades of Grey. Page 12.
Don't listen to that, these sick people. This is a conversation between me and you. Nobody else is here right
Just a
now.
conversation between a man and a little girl. Grow up, Matthew. Grow up.
If this is your dad here,
I hope so.
go ahead. Richard's done being inappropriate now.
I wanted to know if you could do your Jensen and Jared impression.
Before you do that,
I can, and oh god. Somebody put a giant set here and then tell me this shirt is for you. Not only because I love you and your question,
it's hush money for the courts. If you accept this shirt, you may not sue Creation or any of the subsidiaries.
it's in your hands now. Alright, where's the video? Here it is. I'm over here.
Oh, it's gonna be on the big screen. Oh, this is great.
Holy smokes.
Is that the invitation of their left ear? Let's do it.
So we kind of already done it earlier, but like my typical Jensen is the howdy face Jensen.